Hi, I'll be making habichuelas rojas guisada, which is also stewed red beans. And if you like, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna be making red beans today, Spanish red beans. And I'm turning on the induction stove. And I'll be covering the surface of the pot with olive oil for cooking. Doesn't have the olive flavor. Give that a second to heat up, and then we'll be adding our ingredients, which is sofrito, 2 tablespoons of sofrito, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I have cilantro recao here, which is also called culantro. And for seasonings, I have garlic salt, adobo, sazon, oregano, and I'll also be using black pepper. I will not be using salt because we have it in the adobo and in the garlic salt. I also have here 1 peeled cut potato. This is a large, and this is butternut squash. Butternut squash is good to give it that nice hint of sweetness, but not too sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and add this sofrito. Lower that a little bit to medium with the tomato paste. Stir that up a little bit. And I'll be adding 1 chopped garlic clove. And this is 2½ cups of red beans. With the heat back up to 360. Mix that up a little bit there. Now I'm going to be adding my water. This is a 2½ cups of water we'll be putting. And I'll be adding my seasonings. First I'll do adobo. Put that much. You could always taste it as it's cooking also. Sazon, coloring and flavor. I'm gonna add some oregano. Not too much because it'll be too strong and it'll overpower the other flavors. And this is some garlic salt. And I'll be adding some black pepper as well. That much. Okay. I'll be raising that to 380 now. And I'll add the potatoes and the butternut squash. And here's the culantro leaf. cut that with your hands. Usually use my kitchen scissors. There we go. And you have cilantro. You could put it in whole like that, or you could cut it up a little bit. The stem will not be hard at all. It's not hard as it is now. Imagine when it's boiled, so it's not going to be. We're going to let that boil for a little bit. For about 10 minutes and we'll be back. And now we're back with the beans. And it's basically almost done. Gonna check if your potato is soft enough, as well as the butternut squash. And the potatoes and the butternut squash need a little bit more time, but it's basically done right now. It's the time where you could go ahead and taste it. And if it needs more seasoning, go ahead and add a little bit. Tastes perfect for me. What I like to do is mash a little bit of the butternut squash to release some of that sweetness. You could grab a fork or a spoon and just mash it up to the sides a little bit. Look how nice and thick that sauce is. It's not too thick, it's just right. Just need a little bit more time for the potatoes. And now it's time to turn it off. This is all done. And it smells amazing and it's super flavorful, especially because you have culantro and cilantro. Go ahead and give it a taste. Delicious. And this was with red beans, and this was raw red beans that I boiled and freezed in order to have, you know, for another time, because the can of beans are only for one dinner, and I like to make beans for at least 2 days. And you could go ahead and pour this over some white rice or some yellow rice. And here you have my red beans with my yellow Spanish okra rice and an aguacate. This is definitely a vegan vegetarian meal, or for a day you just don't want to have meat. Look how delicious that looks. It tastes amazing. Enjoy. Buen provecho.